A very good morning, Dutch bike blogger here on my way to work. A little bit of a later shift, so I'm starting a little bit later, going a little bit later to work, which suits me fine. It's already 20 degrees centigrade, but hey, that's not a problem. Just going What an idiot. Driving 80 kilometers an hour or so on this straight. Gee. Luckily I got that on camera. Hopefully. Well, topic for today, in retrospect of yesterday, we had some issues with the water supply. The whole of Groningen and parts around it did not have any water or lower water pressure. Brings me to preparedness, because what we saw yesterday, many people who needed water, wanted water, and got to the shops and bought all the water. Hoarding. That's not good news. That was only a local issue. Let's say, for instance, all the water pressure falls down, no electricity, no pumps working, aka no water. That would be a bit of a problem. So always get yourself prepared for emergency situations. Always store a amount of water in your home. Of course you have to rotate, but it's always a very good idea to have water. Rule of basic rule is 3 liters of water per person a day. So when you're with 4, you have 12 liters for water one day. Or try to get at least 1 week of water in. And when you have room enough, more. Because when the water stops flowing, you're not gonna able to drink, at least no water, and maybe you have soda, but you cannot cook your spaghetti with soda. At least I don't want to. And remind you, you have to flush your toilet. What flushes your toilet? Well, water. You can even divide by drinking water and flushing water. Like when you buy water in the store, it's quite expensive, so that you could buy for drinking. And when you emptied your soda can, like a 2-liter bottle of Coke, Coca-Cola or whatever, put water in there and store it when you have to flush your toilet. Of course, label it this as no drinking water, aka separate them. Of course, when power outage is there, then you have no electricity, no internet, only your cell phone, but cell phones do operate on cell phone networks, and the cell phone network is by a big mast and antenna. Well, when power outage is there, no signal again. Maybe then a small radio, FM AM radio operated by batteries is an idea. because when there is a transmission from your local news agency, you can at least hear some news. But like I said, because when the internet is cut out, you don't have any information anymore. When your TV doesn't work, your light doesn't work, your computer doesn't work, nothing works. You only have the power in your mobile phone. But when there is no network, no reception, you still have a problem. And I think local news does have a backup generator, just like in hospital. They can send even when the power is out. Then you will be able to receive news, information, what's going on. Skier day. That's nice. Oh man. Skiers on the road with an elderly in a small car behind them. That's no good combo. So this has nothing to do with bike blogging, like I said, this preparedness, but it's always nice and handy to get yourself prepared for situations when you don't expect them. Also, of course, when the lights goes out, aka you have no electricity, you also have candles, so keep a few of them in their home. Also have a lighter or matches or something to light the candles. Otherwise, that will be your next issue. Well, you're cooking on electric stove, no stove anymore. When you're cooking with gas, you probably have gas, but when that shuts off during an earthquake or worse or whatever, no gas anymore. Of course, then the issue food. Water is most important, but then you will have to need food. You'll also get some food in your home, also for a few days, maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, maybe. Of course, it's best to have canned foods. Do take some variety, because eating the same food for 2 weeks is not very nice. And try to get some foods that you don't have to prepare on the fire, but possibly can eat straight out of the can or the pot. You know, a glass pot. Jar, I mean. Other thing is get a toilet paper. Normally you have that, but it's very handy to have. And when the shit really hits the fan in this part, the number 1 and number 2, especially number 2, when your toilet is no running water, you can flush with regular water. But when the pumping station stops working and stops disposing of your waste, because there is also no electricity, your sewer is getting filled, and it's handy to have some kind of shovel, or maybe, depending on where you live, some kind of axe or something like it, to dig holes in the ground, to do your business there. So be prepared, people. Get stuff when you don't need it, just great. when you have a problem, it's very handy to have these things, and then you don't have to run in panic to a store to get them with the rest of the people are in panic. So be prepared. By the way, a flashlight would be a great idea. And of course, check the batteries, have plenty of batteries for this. Possibly, if you can, use one apparatus with the same battery, so they're interchangeable. Don't have a flashlight with different batteries than your radio is doing or whatnot. And when you do, please have plenty full of batteries. And remember, batteries drain faster than you think. At least when they are used, it will go fast. Also, you could think about a hand cranked flashlight or a hand cranked radio, and you can crank it up, get some power in there. Preparedness. Nothing to be ashamed about. Don't just do it over the top. Just be normal, but prepare. Well, almost at work. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you please have any comments, please do so in the comment section below. Maybe you have some ideas and input. And also hit the notification of the bell button for a notification. And I will see you next time.